Hello, everybody. I think this is working and recording. I'm doing this video for women and men who are mature enough to listen to me speaking about sex and sexuality. So I'm going to be answering any questions in the comments once I've uploaded this video. But yeah, I'm going to be speaking about female sexual empowerment. So if this is something that triggers you, or that offends you, or that upsets you, then please just click off this video. So I'm going to be specifically speaking about why so many women shut down sexually, especially within long-term relationships. And I'm going to be speaking about heterosexual relationships, couples, or women that are with men, but I am in no way whatsoever being discriminative or exclusive here. It's just what I'm most experienced with. So that's why. But yeah, so just click off this video if you don't want to hear about female sexual empowerment. And for those of you who do, and who are still watching this, hello. And for those of you who don't know me, my name is Jacqui Lane, and I am a female empowerment mentor and healer. And I work with the masculine and feminine energy dynamic to transform women's lives, to transform their relationship with sex, money, and their men. There's a million billion ways I could say that little tagline, but that's what it is for this video. Yeah, and so these things are very much interlinked, but today I want to delve into the topic of sex, and more specifically, why so many women in long-term relationships turn off sexually to their men and they shut down sexually. And I want to speak about how this links to the masculine and feminine energy dynamic, which is what I teach. So I'm going to break it down for you. I just want you to know I am looking at some notes if you haven't already noticed, because, well, why not? Might as well. So let me break it down. Let me just give you a little idea of the difference between masculine energy and feminine energy, because this may sound all a bit like airy-fairy, but it's not, it's real. So masculine energy is kind of like a line, and it's forward moving, it's goal orientated, and it is single focused, okay? And then feminine energy is cyclical, so it's like a spiral, it's journey orientated, and it has diffuse awareness. So then this then expresses sexually. So this energy then expresses sexually, and that is your approach and experience of sex. So masculine energy driven sex, which is what's called Shiva masculine sex, is moving towards a goal, an end goal, like a means to an end. It's the trying to achieve that goal, usually as fast as possible. So it is therefore friction based, fast, causes excitement. So it's that type of sex. We all know this type of sex. When a woman is only experiencing this Shiva expression of sex, it causes issues. That expression in and of itself, there's nothing bad or wrong with that. But when it's the only type of sexual expression being experienced, then it causes issues. So this friction, fast excitement, over time, it actually causes trauma to a woman's yoni, and her yoni is her genitals. So it actually causes trauma, and I know that's quite a harsh word to use, but that is what's happening. So obviously this becomes less and less enjoyable over time. It's certainly not sustainable. And the peak type of orgasms that this expression, this Shiva-based expression of sex leads to is the peak orgasms and they're not truly fulfilling in this way. And because a woman is so much more complex than that, and a woman's yoni and potential for pleasure is so much more expansive and complex than that. And again, I'm not wronging or saying that the peak orgasm is bad or anything like that. Like, woohoo, yes to that. But when it's the only way of expressing this sexual energy is just in this masculine, forward-moving, goal-orientated way, it causes issues. In the beginning, it's fine, it's great. In fact, we love it. But over time, it causes shutdown. And when I say shutdown, I want to just explain what I mean and how this actually manifests. So this could be pain on penetration, general pain and discomfort before, during, and after sex. So this can also be sensual numbness, desensitization. It can be turn off, even disgust or repulsion. It can be apathy. It can manifest as resentment, emotional issues, reproductive issues, hormonal issues, and other health issues can be a result of this. So the woman's yoni is clever, and because the woman knows, and the woman's yoni knows that it is specifically her partner, her man, who is causing this trauma repetitively again and again and again, so she specifically turns off to him in particular. She may actually still feel desire, arousal, turn on for other men or even women, but just not her man. And so even women who are not in a relationship and who self-pleasure are often self-pleasuring in this masculine Shiva-based expression. So it's the means to an end. It's a stress relief or a tension release. It's that like friction-based, fast excitement that leads to a peak orgasm. That's generally what most women are experiencing. And it's no wonder that we experience that, because that's what we're taught. In school, we're taught the mechanics of how to reproduce, and so it is very much Shiva-based. Then we have the movies and porn to go by, which is all Shiva-based, goal-orientated. And so that's what we've been taught. We don't really know any different. So let yourselves off the hook. Because Shakti is journey orientated, she actually requires variety and adventure, not just the same thing, repetitive thing over and over again. And when I say variety and adventure, I don't mean in the sense of getting different sex toys, sexy underwear, different kind of sexy underwear, and doing different sex positions. No. I mean variety and adventure in the sense of energy flow and energy and the expression of that. So usually the type of orgasm that you experience through the Shiva-based sexual energy flow is a release of tension, that build-up of sexual energy, that charge, the body tenses up, and then it's a release. And women often feel very empty afterwards as a result of this. They can feel disconnect rather than alive and energized and deeply connected. They actually feel deflated and depleted afterwards, and even a sense of sadness. So so this is all due to that only expressing the Shiva sexual energy during sex. And so the solution is really awesome. It's really simple, actually. The way a woman can turn back on is to honor Shakti. So this means You need to understand how your body really works as a woman, how this energy flows and expresses through you personally. And it's about learning the art of Shakti sex. So good, so good. So Shakti sex isn't performance based. It's not. There's no goal. There's no agenda. It's the opposite of Shiva. So you may be thinking, well, what on earth do we do then? What on earth do we do? And this is where it becomes even more juicy, because there are powerful tools, practices, mindsets, ancient wisdom that is specific for reawakening your sensual sexual self, for reigniting your spark, for healing your blocks to bliss, and expanding your pleasure potential. So I want to just share with you that I am hosting a 6-week online course live called Reawaken Your Yoni. This course is truly life transforming. I'm just, oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this. I use this process and all these tools and information that I'm sharing, all these secrets that I'm sharing in this course. I use this process for myself, and I use this with my private clients so that I know that it works. And I use these practices and tools and way of being all the time because it is so powerful and it works. And so I may be delivering this course in a 6-week time frame, but you receive lifetime access. And I know that this is the type of course that you are going to cherish forever, because I certainly cherish this information and all of this. I use it all the time. And so the course starts on November the 8th. So that's Thursday, November the 8th. Even if you're already on this path, even if you're already quite far along this path, I know that this course is still going to be really beneficial for you. And even if you're not in a relationship, this is really a personal journey. It doesn't matter if you're in a relationship or not, because I feel that it's really important for all women to learn this for yourself, to learn this just for you. But the bonus is that it does overflow and it can transform relationships too. So that's pretty freaking awesome. So sexual shutdown, Yoni shutdown, this is so common. In fact, it's so common that it is an epidemic. So many women are experiencing this. And like I said, it's no wonder. We haven't been taught anything different. We haven't known anything different. And finally, we are experiencing a sexual reawakening right now. And I just feel so blessed to be part of this and teaching this and sharing this amazing information with you. So yeah, it's not all for women though, because that's the beauty of this. So any men listening to this is game changing for you as well. So when a woman knows Shakti and her Shakti, then she can express and share this with her man, and then he gets to know Shakti, and then he expands his pleasure potential too, and actually steps into his fullest potential and most empowered expression as well. Because a man cannot be in his fullest potential and most empowered expression if he's not honoring Shakti. And he only realizes this once he starts honoring it. But it has to come from the woman first. So this is where Shakti goes first. But anyway, the point is that this course is really here for you to awaken, to sensitize, and to become whole and expressed. And so I am just so excited. So if this interests you, there's a link in the comments to for the more information about the course and the sign up, or you can private message me if you want me to send you that information or any more information about this course. So yes, I'm really looking forward to hearing from you and connecting with you. I hope you're having an amazing day. Anybody watching this, I love you all very, very much. Mwah. Bye.